Let me start by pushing back on the concept of Latin America. Most people are not familiar with this story, but the concept of Latin America was imposed by France on South America. It's actually a very, very old intention of balkanizing the region. Because I think, and that is probably the main point, the main conundrum, the main context in which we have to understand the politics of the global South, especially in America. We are divided, even though culturally, historically, economically, materially, we share a lot of the common bases. What we need to understand in this moment in time is that BRICS, it's not necessarily a revolutionary geopolitical formation, but it opens space for future insubordination to happen. And that is exactly in the context of which I want us to discuss about South America. Because of BRICS, suddenly the countries in South America can look for options and better trade deals and better trade partners and actually develop some type of sovereignty and aspire to develop sovereign projects for their nations. And in the past, under hegemonic, democratic, liberal, late bourgeois ideology, it was pretty much impossible. All countries in the South of America were just like under the booth, and they had to pretty much give up their resources and their sovereignty in exchange for survival. And because of BRICS, now we can start having different conversations. And from that general aspect of analysis, then we can go into detail into each specific country, because I think the concrete material and historical conditions of each of them deserve a double click, a more in-depth analysis. But I think overall, that's the angle in which I would like people to understand the conditions in South America right now. Latin America, it's a French imposition. So it's a type of neo-colonial philosophy that we have to get rid of, because we're not Latin in the sense as connected, as dependent directly to the Latin roots. We are connected because we speak Spanish or Portuguese, which are two languages that are 99.9% compatible. We share economical values, we share material values, we share cultural values, we mostly share religious values as well. And we should be in the path of becoming the third largest geopolitical bloc in the world today. But we are balkanized because for a very long time, we were just America for the Americans under the Monroe Doctrine. So I think now is the time to wake up. And it triggers a lot of critical analysis that we have to take into account and develop sovereign projects for each of the countries, but with a shared horizon in mind for the South of America.